Hello and welcome to Grumpy Old Gamer. Alright, today we're gonna squarely shoot our sights at the Star Citizen community. Why am I doing this, Geekdomo? Are you not a member of the Star Citizen community? Yes, I am. I am a subscriber. I am also a backer. Make videos about it and all that stuff. We're gonna do a Grumpy Old Gamer about it. And what is Grumpy Old Gamer? Well, basically I just go off on a rant about whatever kind of bugs me. I am not reading from a script and I have no idea where this is gonna end up, but here we go. Alright, what got my panties all in a bunch? Well, on March 21st, they came out with a copy of Wingman's Hangar. And during this Wingman's Hangar, a new guy was introduced to the team. His name is Dan Gesling. Now, Dan's credentials were initially shown as being kind of a reality TV star. He won Big Brother. They showed his big fat $500,000 check. And then they said basically he's a backer of the game and he's a big fan. So we're going to make him community ambassador. Strike one, Cloud Imperium Games. Worst possible title for what his job actually is. And here's why. He is not a community ambassador. He doesn't speak to the community. His job is to talk with the people that make the ships for the next great starship. You know, these guys who have about as much social aptitude as the rest of us. And his job is to sit there, discuss with them what their issues and concerns are, relay them back to Chris Roberts and the team that are voting or bringing these people through, or whether there's suggestions. He's their liaison. He's not talking to the rest of us other than through the show. He's not talking for us. He's gonna make suggestions, or whatever he's gonna say is based on his own experience, not because some guy on a forum said, hey, you know, the cannon should be moved 3 centimeters forward. He's the liaison for the next great starship community, not us. Not the rest of us that are backers and subscribers and all that. Alright, Geekdomo, so what does it have to do with anything, really? Why are you getting all worked up? Well, people started losing their shit. Okay? They lost their shit all over the place on the regular forums, of course, because people lose their shit over there just because, you know, Chris Roberts has a different hairdo that day. So they lost their shit, okay, fine. But it bled into the subscriber forum, which is usually a bastion of at least moderately decent people over in the subscriber forum. Actually, people over there are a little bit less knee-jerky. But it made it over there too. The first post started off as, I can't believe this guy was hired to be our community ambassador. He sucks. First off, it's not really his job, but whatever. Then everybody said, string him up by his toenails and hang him from his balls and all that kind of stuff. Next, Chris Roberts actually had to come on and say, hey, knock it off. And he wrote this big long post explaining that Dan Gesling was not only a fan of the game, he's been a longtime player of Wing Commander. He's an original backer from October 2012. He's a fan, and he has camera presence. So he could spend the time to do a nice show and be there as sort of a spokesperson. The fact that Chris Roberts had to come on and slap everybody's pee-pee and say, knock it off, is just indicative of what the major problem is. The major underlying problem with the Star Citizen community is that everybody who's put $1 into this game feels that it's their game and they have the right to dictate what happens. Okay, most of us are geeks, we're nerds. You know, you yell at the dungeon master because he killed off your character's pet when you sent your character's pet in to attack the dragon and he was like a level 1 kitty cat. Of course, the dragon's gonna eat the cat, and you don't have any right to be pissed. But geeks and gamers will say, you killed my frickin' kitty cat. I hate you. This community of Star Citizen is full of these kind of people. And they feel that because they put in $5 that they automatically have the right and authority to dictate how you're gonna run your company. Bullshit. Big old fat pile of bullshit. Chris Roberts owns Cloud Imperium Games. It is his company. We backed a project of that company called Star Citizen. And while we do have the ability to go on the forums and make suggestions, it's his company, it's his game, it's his project. He calls the shots. If he wants to hire some bald guy from Zimbabwe to be the official spokesperson for the community, we're just gonna have to deal with it and suck it up. The fact that he brought in some guy who has reality show experience to work on a reality show portion of the game, it's fine, let it go. And that's where it brings me to the full circle of why I did this video today. 10 for the Chairman comes out on Monday. I watched it, it's great. First comment with the most votes that I saw after watching 10 for the Chairman on YouTube was, thank God Chris Roberts didn't have that crappy community ambassador with him on the show because I don't want that guy speaking for me. It has now been 5 days since that happened. He's not the community ambassador. Read, people, pay attention. Because when you do that kind of stuff, it makes you look like a raving lunatic asshole, which is what I usually sound like, but that's okay. That's me. Oh, sub-rant. Always have to have a sub-rant. My sub-rant for today is You spell the word lose with one O. How did she lose her bra? L-O-S-E. The bra was loose. L-O-O-S-E. The reason this is the sub-rant for today is that 2 or 3 of the comments on that same exact video had loose in them for when they meant to say lose. I know that lose has a long O sound, so it means we must have 2 O's. No! We have 1 O for lose. 2 O's for loose. How did she lose her bra? She lost it because it was loose. I hope you like my analogy. Okay, everybody. That's it for today. I'll see you again for another Grumpy Old Gamer. This has been Geekdomo signing out. Until next time, see ya.